So hello everyone and welcome back to World of Tanks with Gide. And I am here playing with Crusader SP, the Tier 7 British artillery, which is very intriguing artillery as such, because it is something that moves backwards quicker than it moves forward. And I'm deciding to shoot my gold shells here first because I happen to be in a very big tire game. So I think it's going to just be a good decision to be shooting those gold shells anyways. And it's not really that big of a deal. It doesn't really make that much of a difference, to be honest, as it hardly gives more penetration and the splash is nevertheless minimal. But doesn't really matter that much. But I'm here, as you can see, with my few platoon mates playing in Malinovka. Their entire 8 tanks, which then allows us to get into this kind of a huge tier 10 game, but yeah. Kind of unlucky of us as such, but just gonna be trying to make my best effort of trying to affect this game enough to actually be maybe winning this game. We have loads of tanks in the base area direction. Very few tanks have actually left from there. In a way, of course, they have guys to shoot at, though, so is sus. Not that big of a difference, but or surprising. I'm just shooting, but that Lorraine got that IS-3 before I did. At least. So just looking into this direction still, and the E50 is behind that same body. I don't know why he's staying there, but he's deciding to be around that area, so okay, I'm just gonna be aiming a shot there and hopefully hitting him. And yes, some more damage done in the game. And he doesn't really like his position anymore. E5 seems to be behind the rock at least. We are also starting to see some enemies in the hill direction. But yeah, this game doesn't look, in my opinion, that promising when we basically have most of our people just standing around in the base. And as I think the hill is kind of an important area, I start aiming there now then. So to try to be clearing that area out. There are certainly enemy tanks in there. Veseta is in a relatively bad condition already, so I think that I'm gonna be trying to concentrate into it first before to anything else. I didn't at least completely hit it, but and yeah, the one guy also was asking that I would be aiming at the hill, and yes, I am. I'm aiming at the hill now. That there's something to be something in spot at least. Then just trying to at least take that Vegeta out if possible. He is kind of, well, it might have been possible to be a miss as well, but at least one tank is gone out of the game from their side. But situation, well, they have lost more tanks previously, but I still don't like the situation in the hill direction for sure. Some guys, the E75 on the other side is trying to be moving forward even. So yeah, then just looking what I would try to be aiming at next. Try to make a shot at the IS-7, and it was a close shot only, so not that good. As Stellar is trying to be moving there, I'm thinking that I could try to at least see if I could help with this AMX AC. Not, well, we anyways lost the hill already. There's nothing that can be really done about it. That area is lost. I'm not really moving in this game that much, but there's just kind of a lot of stuff to be shot at, and in a way I would be kind of surprised if their artillery really would be pottering about killing artillery with right at this moment. So if he would, that would be kind of, in a way, even stupid, to be honest. And we're losing a lot of tanks. We still have one tank advantage, but that is very, very small advantage in this kind of a game. 2 of our E5s are just standing in the base, and they are definitely attacking from the hill pretty clearly. So I make a shot, and at least do a little bit to the IS-7, but not enough to anyway help that I'm 103, but can't really be helped. This cannot make more damage than that. Well, it could with luck, but not very probable. So, still just going to try to be making as much damage all the time as possible, but it just takes quite a while to try to take these tier 10 tanks down with this artillery unit. But slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Then just trying to look how the IS-7 is moving, so that I could try to make a shot again. One shot again, and at least it's down even more in hit points, but doesn't really help the situation that much when all those tier 10 tanks are just coming down. Looking if this IS-4 could be taken down, but at least I have to be turning my aim a little bit more. And my one platoon mate died now. My other platoon mate is not going to be alive for a very long time either, to be honest. At least one IS-4 is down now. Then I just think that I have to just retreat into here, into this warway bush. I could think of trying to escape into the other direction, but nevertheless, we kind of need to, in a way. I just didn't think that it would be worth it for me to try to be going there. But we are down in tanks. We have the 2 artilleries, we have T-34 still here, and then the 1 E5 in the base. I did hit the IS-7. He's almost down. Almost, but not quite yet. I'm still reloading. I can't do anything more for the moment. T-34 is also almost down. He got that IS-7 still, nevertheless, so they also have only one tier 10 left, which is at least something. But there went T-34 down. Then there's T-71 on the other side, who at least was killed by the E5, so he's doing something. Even though not as much as I would like, for sure. Then I'm just thinking that I'm gonna be trying to be here as a spotter and see about the next guy, so that the Lorraine artillery could try to help take it out, and maybe even the E5. There's not really anything else that I can do, just think about trying to see when the enemy is going to be coming in. So just a little bit of waiting to see when the next enemy is going to be coming. And of course it has to be the Centurion, because the T-28 prototype and E5 has been so spotted far away. I'm going to be trying to see if I can help with this E5 though, because, well, it is moving in, and I can't do anything else anyways, so why not try to help into that direction, unless this Centurion would have not come right now and here. Kind of afraid that he might be spotting me, but I think he hasn't. I could be shooting already, but we think that it would be best that we would be getting the help from the Lorraine artillery, but I kind of think that he was going to be spotting me anyways very soon, so yeah. Make my shot. Hope to get help from that Lorraine artillery. Just trying to maneuver out of that guy's shooting range, or so that he would miss. He did. And I see my opportunity. I decide to take it. And here. Just park it here. Just wait for the Lorraine artillery to be able to help me out. I just don't think that I should try to really be doing anything else and just waiting for that Centurion to, well, try and get me. And the Lorraine artillery took him out. Then I'm just trying to move in quickly so that the enemy artillery doesn't manage to hit me. Hoping that it will work out. And yeah, thankfully the Centurion did miss me a few times, which gave us a possibility of trying to still win this game. I'm just deciding that I'm gonna be going into the hill direction now. We have some time left, yes, but we kind of have to move if we want to be able to do something more in this game. Enemy arty, please display game our arty. Well, maybe. Maybe he will learn then to be better, and besides you can't really, from just at this point, you can't really judge if he has been able to do a lot or not. You can't, he doesn't have kills, right? But it's not all about the gills. I don't know what he's been doing. He didn't try to get me though, which I would think that would have been quite necessary. Maybe he was aiming at the Lorraine artillery. Not sure. But yes, then I'm just going to the hill, exploring. Going with minus 27 or 8 speed. I would be half that speed if I would go the other way around. Go forward with this thing. But yes, this is very intriguing artillery. It's not bad. It reminds me a lot of M12, to be honest. A lot indeed. And M12 wasn't a good artillery. It certainly wasn't. This isn't either, and it's especially hard to be trying to really win the games if you're the last one alive when you have to be going backwards to try to engage an enemy, which is kind of bad in that situation. I just made one shot there. If I could try to splash the guy there, the E5. That was last spot at that, in that air direction or area. But no idea. But in all honesty, it might be that my splash or the close-by shot scared the guy and made him start in the move. So I'm just aiming and aiming and aiming if I could get a shot into the E5. And then shot is away. And I hit him and dragged the enemy, which was very, very good, because otherwise our E5 wouldn't have been able to get him. That was very successful shot with this thing, for sure. Then the E5 starts to move, which is very nice. Very, very nice that he actually starts to move and tries to actually do something to win this game. Lorraine artillery moved a little bit as well. Some guys are trying, or my platoon mates are trying to advise the E5 a bit, how he should be actually moving and advancing. I don't think the 328 prototype is there necessarily anymore though, because he's, at least, I don't think he's shot the E5. I'm not sure, but at least it doesn't seem like it. The bad thing is that the time is running out. There's only 2 minutes left. I'm just trying to see if there would be anything visible here, but there isn't. And time is definitely running out. He would have to go into cap immediately. Immediately. But he doesn't. So yeah, I'm just thinking that okay. At least soon I will be even moving then. At least now he went into cap, but yeah, it's a little bit too late. Its cap time would take 1 minute 30 seconds soon, and there's less time. Just a few minutes too late. A few seconds too late, I mean. So yeah. Quite annoying. But I have had other good games with this artillery as well. This is just happened. It's a very tight game overall, but I'm thinking that I have to just go and try to be able to see if I could try to do anything more, and actually I spot the artillery, which as sus is good so that we can try to take it out. Just making a quick shot that he could not make that good of a shot into my direction either. I know that he has a very small aiming area, and then I'm just thinking that I'll go a little bit more down and then aim again into his direction. And, well, gladly our Lorraine artillery got him. But there is still the 28 prototype, so I'm just trying to be going down. But I'm just not quick enough to make it into cap to help us cap a little bit quicker. I'm just simply not quick enough. And, yeah, it goes so tight. We would have to get the prototype though, which is the unfortunate thing, but gladly the prototype didn't know that we wouldn't be able to have the cap, and he's coming this way. And Lorraine Artiller got him in the very last few seconds. In the very few last seconds, he was killed. So this was a very, very intriguing battle overall, very tight. Didn't make that many good shots, or all of the good shots not that amazing. But nevertheless, I would have imagined that we would have lost the game when most of our tanks were just standing around here in the base area and not going to anything more logical places. So yeah, a very, well, exciting game to the last seconds. So let's see about the post-battle results then. So as you can see, I made 3,334 damage overall and got 1,308 experience with 1 kill. Which is and a Confederate medal, of course. So overall a pretty nice game. Pretty nice experience, and this artillery isn't bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. But definitely a long ride to the next one nevertheless. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching this game, and I will see you next time.